Previously on MasterChef South Africa, the month-end pantry raid was on, turning the dregs of the judges' month-end fridges into a payday meal worthy of the MasterChef kitchen.
I'm so excited about this challenge, I could scream.
But Ketsia's next over let her down.
Your next overs did not take you to the next level.
As her journey in the MasterChef kitchen came to an end.
Officially, I'm in the top 11 of MasterChef South Africa.
This is for me to take home. Air fryers in the MasterChef kitchen? What's going on here?
All I see is mazambane. Well, mazambane everywhere. Mazambane, sweet potato.
I am utterly delighted to see you looking so cheerful this morning.
Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you that today is an elimination challenge.
In front of you, you have a state-of-the-art air fryer.
There is the sexiest Defy air fryer.
As you well know, they have crisped and roasted and toasted their way into the hearts of most South Africans. Still a little skeptical in some judges.
Okay, confession time. I was a skeptic until I got my own. Now I love it.
And so you should. They literally halve the time of a conventional oven. So you're treading a lot more lightly on the earth. Tick. And you're helping Eskom out, which, tick.
For today's challenge, you'll find your clue inside your air fryer baskets.
Potato! A plethora of potatoes.
Your challenge is to use the air fryer and take the humble spud and elevate it into something that's modern, bistro-like, and of course, delightful.
Of course, this is an elimination challenge. So, cook the least exciting potato dish and you will be going home. On the flip side, cook the best dish of the day and you will get a chance to cook off against one of South Africa's best-selling cookbook authors and celebrity chef for a chance to win this. The MasterChef immunity pin, which you can use to avoid elimination.
Cooking against a chef. Y'all better be brave for that one.
Clearly, the method of cooking is air frying. You may, of course, use the hob and the microwave. You may not use a conventional oven or do any deep frying. You have a limited pantry and 1 hour to complete the challenge. I don't really have to remind you how much is at stake today. Your time starts now.
Very good, very good, very good.
I don't know what will happen today, but I want that immunity pin to have my name written all over it.
Today, I am pushing myself very hard and I'm making gnocchi. I'm thinking spicy, I'm thinking chorizo, garlic, the rich home-style flavors, but bold.
Immediately, I am drawn to memories of having chips with my son And so I literally want to try and create a riff on chip on a stick, but with different flavors. I want to try convert what we normally have in terms of potato crisps and see how I can kind of convert that into some bistro dish.
Today I'm making my spin on a pomme fondue, accompanied by little pieces of roast potato and fried chorizo, and then those are going to be in the air fryer to roast. Oh, come on, man, don't do this to me.
I'm wearing black. Something needs to give. I'm thinking flavor. What are you going to do?
I'm going to make a frittata, and then I'm going to make a caramelized onion sauce.
I'm making a loaded Hasselback potato, loading it up some chorizo, and then gonna baste my potato with some duck fat and roasted garlic. Today, I will be making pomme soufflé, except it will be a rendition. Instead of deep frying the potato cylinders or circles, we will be air frying them. I've never really made the pomme soufflé in an air fryer.
As the reformed resident air fryer skeptic, I must say that I am very excited for this particular challenge. But what I want to know from you guys, do you preheat your air fryer before you use it?
Never have in my whole life. Doesn't say it on the box.
It doesn't.
Do you need to preheat it or not really?
It doesn't say so in the instructions, but once you use it
And you get into,
the flow of air fryerville,
As far as baking, it makes sense.
it does.
Yeah.
All of us are after that immunity pin. It would mean quite a lot. So I've never cooked with an air fryer before. I might have a little bit of problem, but it shouldn't be a big one. I adjust quite well to appliances. Well, a bistro-worthy dish is a MasterChef elevated dish. It's not your typical home-cooked meal just to gather together or whatever.
Today I'm making a two-way potato. So it's roasted and mashed. And then I'm gonna make a red wine jus to accompany that. Today I'm going the vegetarian route. I'm not using any meat products. I'm being very strategic today, not having too many elements on my plate. I just want to give this potato the attention it deserves.
Doing a classic potato dauphinoise. So yeah, hopefully it does turn out pretty good and cooks in the air fryer. I'm taking a risk by adding this chorizo caramel. It's spicy, it has a bit of acidity to try and cut through all that creaminess.
Naledi,
Hello, chefs.
you're smiling now, but
Yes.
when you saw the air fryers, you weren't smiling so widely.
I would like to apologize to all the air fryer owners out there in the world.
So are you not an air fryer fan? Is that what you're saying?
It's not a bad challenge.
Okay.
Air fryer is what has my anxiety things
the-
going, but I'm happy.
And what are you making for us, Naledi?
I'm actually making like sort of a potato frittata.
Okay.
And then I would get my egg in after I've gotten all my other elements together. And then I'm going to make a caramelized onion amasa sauce.
Oh, so it is like a breakfast medley, if you will.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just making sure that whatever that is going into this pan is gonna be flavorful at the end of the cook.
Oh no. The egg is running everywhere. Oh no.
I put my frittata in the air fryer, then I realized I used the wrong pan. I didn't think an air fryer would get between me and cooking.
Yeah, you need to put foil underneath, otherwise it's just gonna leak everywhere. Small piece, Naledi. You don't need a big piece, just a small piece.
At this point, I'm just moving. I don't give up.
I want to alarm you, but 15 minutes has already gone by. There are 45 minutes left.
That's where it should be. Currently working on a simple potato stack, which I hope will bring a little bit of crunch to my dish. Yeah, I hope this works out the way I want it to work out.
Bistro always inspires in me heartwarming, enjoy, but it must look good on the plate.
In the past challenges, I've made a realization that I've disconnected myself. And I needed myself, remind myself what I'm capable of doing. And, you know, today I told myself that I'm going to step out a little bit.
Lorna.
You're here by the skin of your teeth, Lorna. Hey?
I never take second chances for granted. And I feel like today is redemption.
And what are you making for us?
I'm making a two-way potato. So I've got my potato rings in the air fryer, and I'm making a mash filling. And I'm gonna make a lovely jus to serve that with.
A jus in an hour?
Okay.
At this point, I'm just hoping that my dauphinoise cooks through. I'm getting everything else ready in the meantime. When you're wearing a black apron, you've got to be really calculated with the risks that you do take. Being in the bottom three was a huge failure for me, and I don't want to end up back there again.
Time is literally flying in the kitchen today. We've reached the halfway mark. 30 minutes left.
In the fillings of these pomme soufflés, we have got a chorizo, we've got the mashed potatoes, which is thyme-infused, garlic-infused, butter-infused, and cream-infused. In the other pomme soufflés, we've got anchovies and some bechamel, which is going to be the dipping sauce for it. It's a garlic-infused bechamel sauce.
These potatoes are the ones that I've put on the hob on top of the stove, but I'm going to use the skins of the potatoes that I put in the air fryer because they have a little bit of a nice crispiness on the outside, and I'm going to be incorporating that in my meal. My mash is going to be a fully loaded mash with some bacon, some onion, and a white sauce with some beautiful cheese.
We're given an hour for the challenge, and I believe that should be sufficient for me to create the dish I'm trying to create. It really is about nailing the cheese sauce. Oh my God, that is so good. And then getting the flavoring on those chips and into the air fryer.
Contestants, time is air frying away. 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. Let's go.
I still have to make this dough for the gnocchi. Time is crunching.
10 minutes, no. Make you 6.
Things are getting together pretty much as I want them, but I just need to make sure that these get baked off in time.
I just need to finish up, make sure that I plate everything. I'm happy with my, with everything that I've done. Everything is structurally looking exactly the way I want it to look.
Ibucho,
Yes, chef?
talk me through the dish, because it looks like there's quite a few elements going on.
So what I'm trying to do here is a typical potato mash,
Right?
but with a lovely white sauce and definitely the egg to just give it a bit of brightness. And I'm hoping that I'll get the time to just incorporate my potato stack.
You've got loaded mashed potatoes, kind of.
Yes.
And then you've got some form of crispy potato for texture.
Yes.
Got you. And egg for color.
Egg for color.
When you mix that anchovy pomme soufflé, the flavor, it's amazing. It's so amazing. I love it. I would eat that almost every single day.
Contestants, you are entering your final 5 minutes. Let's go, time's ticking.
I am panicking because I know that plating is not my biggest strength. So I need as much time as possible.
Oh, yes. Come here, you little baby.
Contestants, we are reaching the final mark. 2 minutes to go. I repeat, 2 minutes to go.
With the element of an egg, I know that it is a very contentious combination. A lot of people don't like the two.
We can see that some of you are seasoned air fryer users, and some of you, not so much.
Nash, come along.
It might not be the best dish, or even in the top best dishes, but it's a solid effort.
Nash, what have you made for us today?
Chips on a stick. I always remember going to every festival with my kid, and he loves chips on a stick.
That was super clever. The sauce I could eat by the spoon load.
Definitely a little spicy for me, but I see where you were going with the paprika spice, and actually that cheese sauce does cool it down a little bit. But what a fun dish.
Only thing I would critique on the sage, if it doesn't serve a purpose on the plate, don't put it on, you know?
Sure.
But yeah, not a bad dish at all.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Nash.
All in all, pretty okay feedback.
Lorna?
My potato looks beautiful. I'm very happy, and I just hope that the seasoning is in the right balance. I created a perfect starter for a vegetarian and a side dish for someone who enjoys eating potatoes with meat. And I made a creamy onion sauce, and then I used the potato skins to garnish my dish.
I loved that. I loved it all. Except just one little tiny, tiny thing is those little straw chips are burnt. And if I was you, I would have been brave enough just to leave them off.
Okay.
It's an excellent job, Lorna.
Thank you.
I don't mind a bit of charredness, you know, but that's just me.
Yeah.
But the fact that you were able to utilize the whole potato really shows you put a lot of thought into the dish. Well done, Lorna. Bridget, you next.
A rendition of a pomme souffle. In the one, we've got some chorizo, and then on the other ones, we've got an anchovy, bechamel, and some honey.
Bridget, I preferred the one with the chorizo and potato in there. It just seemed more flavorful for me. The other one was very fishy. The sauce, good flavor, but I think you needed to cook out your flour just a little bit more because it does have that raw flour taste about it.
Bridget, when I think of pomme souffle, I think of something that's crunchy on the outside and soft and gooey in the center. And I just think the one with the anchovy was just soft, 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 soft. You know, I really do wish that we had more of the one with the chorizo, because that one was delicious.
Thank you. Should I have to go home? Of course, that's not something I want. I've put a lot into this, so that would really be awful.
Nabila.
Today I have prepared for you a pomme Anna.
Your pomme Anna was brave. Amo?
So I've made a potato salad that is dressed with anchovy, some onions, and stuffed cheesy potato.
It's definitely like a pimped potato salad. Very nice.
Shreya, we'd like to taste your plate next, please.
I have prepared gnocchi and a beautiful chorizo, creamy, spicy sauce.
The flavors are really good. I just think that you could have done a better job putting the dish together.
Thank you, Shreya.
Thank you, Shreya.
Penny?
I did a cheese fondue in a potato.
I love the idea, Penny. I think it was such a clever concept.
Today I have for you a Hasselback potato with loaded crumbs on it.
I love the look of the dish. I think it screams bistro.
Thank you.
Now, lady, it's your turn.
I'm very proud of the plate that I'm presenting. It's a very flavorful plate.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
I have a frittata. There is brancas, bacon bits, and I also made an amasa caramelized onion sauce.
Are you happy with the way the frittata came out?
I've never used an air fryer before. I've never touched it. But I just hope the flavors actually are going to speak to what I wanted to communicate.
Oh dear, my lady. The potatoes weren't cooked, my angel. I thought your onion sauce was a good idea, but it was very, very sweet.
I love the concept of breakfast. I think potatoes and eggs, fantastic combination. The only type of potato I don't love is a raw one.
I put my heart in that cooker.
Tebogo, you're up.
I've prepared a creamy mash with bacon bits, cheese sauce, and boiled eggs on the side, and some duck fat with the other eggs, so I hope you enjoy.
Tebogo, where on a bistro menu does this feature?
Well, I think on a bistro menu, this would feature as a starter.
Tebogo, it is an interesting dish. I'm not sure where it does actually fit into a menu, because even as a starter, you couldn't just pick up an egg and put it in your mouth, because you'd have to eat the potato with a fork. So you sort of get a bit mixed up. But the anchovy duck fat affair is not your finest hour.
There's a lack of cohesion when it comes to plating, flavors, the whole ideas.
Agreed. Thanks, Tebogo.
Thank you.
I'm panicking. I know that I screwed up my dish, and I hope that I'm not going home today.
Chanel, you next, please.
I'm not happy with the presentation. I wanted a bit of greenery, but with the pantry ingredients, I had to make do. Today, judges, I have for you a potato dauphinoise with an anchovy cream sauce. On the top, I've got some breadcrumbs with some thyme, a bit of cheese as well, and then I've got a chorizo caramelized crisp with a little bit of lemon.
Chanel, the challenge was to create something that's worthy of a high-end bistro, and you've ticked all the boxes. This is something that I would happily serve and order in a restaurant. Job well done.
Thank you.
Absolutely divine. Cooked through perfectly, you made all the right choices. Clearly the air fryer is your friend.
There was absolutely no false advertising here. I thought it was a very, very clever idea to make a chorizo praline, and the bits of lemon in it are divine. It's a triumph of a dish, my angel.
Thank you, Chanel. Today we asked you to embrace the air fryer revolution and create a bistro-worthy potato dish using an air fryer as your primary cooking method. When I call your name, please step forward. Bridget. Tebogo. And Naledi. Bridget, we're usually so impressed with your plating, wowed in some kind of colorful way. Today you toned things down a little bit and your flavors confused us.
Tebogo, I really am still trying to work out at which restaurant I would be having mashed potato as a starter. But great eggs.
Naledi, great concept to have brunch. Unfortunately, the potatoes were al dente.
The three of you produced the least successful dishes today, and one of you will be going home. That person we'll find out a little bit later.
Being told that I have to wait to hear my fate, it is really difficult.
When I call your name, please step forward. Nash. Lorna. Chanel.
Nash, I loved your potato on a stick. I thought it was fun, I thought it was quirky, and it's something I definitely enjoy at a fair. Job well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Chanel, your Dauphinoise potato was absolutely delightful. It looked amazing, it tasted amazing, it got ticks all around from the judges.
Lorna, each week, your presentation improves incrementally. Well done.
Well done to the three of you. You served some amazing dishes today. And the one person who will get to go up against our guest chef today and cook for that coveted immunity pin. The best dish of the day belongs to Chanel. Well done. Well done, Chanel. You have the dish of the day, and you have a chance to win the immunity pin. You are, of course, safe from elimination. The only thing stopping you is going against our guest chef.
I feel like I'm in the twilight zone at this point. How did this even happen?
The rest of you, go cheer her on from the gantry.
I literally went from bottom 3, last week winning the team challenge, and now I win a solo challenge.
Chanel, the chef you will be competing against today is an award-winning food editor, a cookbook author, and an air-frying aficionado. In fact, he's just published his 3rd cookbook on the subject. I ask you to put your hands together and to welcome our much-loved chef, Herman Lensing.
I'm cooking against Chef Herman.
So Herman, I was definitely a skeptic about the air fryer, but were you a skeptic before you discovered it and loved it so much?
100%. Initially, when I was given the task to do the first book, I thought, no, this is a big risk, never going to pay off. And after the first reprint, second reprint, third reprint, I was, yeah, I'm in awe. I don't see myself as a chef anymore because I don't practice as a chef. I see myself as the voice of the home cook. The amazing thing about the air fryer is it's a tool that adds on to your daily cooking. Sometimes I roast something in there, cook something in the air fryer, combine it with other techniques.
Are you telling me you're a man who can multitask?
Of course I can.
Herman and Chanel, your challenge today is to create a 2-course meal for myself, Zola, and Justine, showcasing and utilizing the versatility of the air fryer. In keeping with the theme for today, your menu must be a 2-course meal that could be found in any high-end bistro in town. You have 1 hour to complete this challenge, but before you do that, we have one more surprise for you. Please welcome the referee for the Immunity Pin Challenge. Welcome back to the MasterChef Kitchen, winner of Season 4 MasterChef South Africa, Sean Godfrey.
I'm immediately so excited because I've got Herman next to me, I've got Sean in front of me. Literally feels like such an epic moment.
I didn't expect to be back in the kitchen in this manner as an ASAP driver, that's for sure.
Sean, I believe you have some treats for us today.
I do. These two bags contain the ingredients for your next challenge. The one named Sky and the other one named Land.
Chanel, you'll have first choice in which bag you want to use, while myself, Zola, and Justin will be at the at-home tasting lounge, allowing Sean to be the referee of this blind tasting challenge.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Thank you.
Hopefully I fly with this dish. I think to myself, let me just go with Sky. Sky's the limit.
This is a reminder that you have 1 hour to complete this cook, and your time starts now. Let's go.
What kind of chicken is this? Duck. I've never cooked duck before. I'm going to be doing a roast duck, maybe some potatoes as well.
Janelle chose bag from the Sky and I got bag from the Land. In my bag, there's beautiful rack of lamb, there's beautiful guava, some milk chocolate, and there's asparagus. I love asparagus. It's that beautiful gift from nature to us, that texture and the flavor, it's lovely.
Are we baking today, Herman? I thought it was a cooking competition today.
No, I'm making a bit of a pasta.
Oh, okay. In 1 hour?
Yes.
Rested as well?
Quickly, my friend.
Nice. With an air fryer?
When I think of bistro food, I think of simplicity, I think of big flavors. You know, if you cook from a place that's here, you make good food.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get my duck into the air fryer as quick as possible. I'm going to be seasoning it with a bit of Chinese five spice, a bit of honey. Once that's sorted out, I can focus on my side dish and my dessert. I chose the thigh drumstick because I feel that it's really nice and meaty, and hopefully all this fat will cook down nicely in the air fryer. I've got to air fry this duck. I've never air fried duck before. At best, I've air fried a chicken. Just cook. Even if I don't know what to do, just figure something out and just cook.
Chanel, have you got your duck in the air fryer?
I've got my duck in the air fryer. I'm just moving on to the sides, and once that's in the air fryer, I want to get started on dessert as quick as possible.
Wait, what temperature do you say you're cooking the duck at?
I've got it on 180 for the moment, and then at the last bit of cooking, I will turn the heat up to try and get that skin nice and crispy.
Don't you remember, air fryer is more intense, so 10 to 15% lower on the temperature.
Okay. I follow Chef Herman on social media, and I'm feeling really nervous and under pressure because I know what an amazing chef he is.
I'm going for a taste profile of celebrating the beauty of ingredient. Lamb is such a beautiful ingredient. Don't overcomplicate it. Salt, pepper, a bit of thyme. Lamb loves cumin, lamb loves mint, lamb loves basil. So using that flavor is to enhance the natural Karoo flavor from the lamb.
Currently making a butter for my potatoes because I want to get this into the air fryer, so I'm just melting down the butter, and I've got a bit of sage in here as well.
Contestants, you're 15 minutes in. Did you hear that? That's 15 minutes in. Start strong and end strong. Keep going, guys. Come on, let's go.
I never knew time flies so quick in this kitchen. So I'm starting off very slowly, very calm, going, oh, how difficult can this be? And then, boom, it hits you. Bistro food, luckily, it's about simplicity, you know? So if you get the simple things right, you're bound to make beautiful food.
I think to myself, what am I going to do with these carrots? So I decided to do a carrot puree.
So ravioli, basic ravioli dough, eggs and flour, you can't go wrong there. And then I'm taking my asparagus, the bottom part of asparagus, roasting in the air fryer with some cumin, olive oil, a little bit of butter, to just enhance that flavor. And then the tips of the asparagus, which is the beautiful part of the asparagus. That's what we want to see, that's what we want to celebrate. I'm going to pan fry that quickly.
I'm just doing my dessert. After taking the risk with the anchovies, I decided I need to take another risk. I'm cooking against the legendary Herman, and I've got to do something. So I decided I'm going to do one of his recipes.
What is this over here that you're making?
It's almost like a lace cookie, and I'm going to put it in the air fryer, and then as soon as it comes out, try and mold it around a wooden spoon as quick as I can, and then use that to pipe a nice guava cream filling.
This is going to be a nice addition if you pull it off.
I hope I can, especially because it's one of his recipes. I don't want to botch it.
That is true. You're going up against the air fryer king of South Africa.
Pretty much.
Listen up, guys. We are at the halfway mark, and the last 30 minutes is going to count. So keep going. Come on, let's go, guys.
I'm a person who thinks in pictures. I see things, I taste things, and I want it to be perfect. I am a perfectionist. But then there's that bloody clock. She's watching. She's watching you.
For my second course, which is the dessert, I'm doing these wafer-thin cookies. Oh, no. No! Okay, that's getting squashed. My first cookie comes out of the air fryer, and it's an absolute nightmare. My cookie folded in on itself, so I'm just going to try and do it again, but sandwich another paper between. But I'm not giving up. I'm just going to do another one.
Go Chanel. Come on, you got this.
Second one comes out, and it's much better than the first one. That needs to go back. I'm doing a third cookie because it's a bistro. I want to serve 2 cookies and not just one. That's a bit too brown. I come back, open the air fryer, and it's an absolute disaster, and my heart just sinks. I've got to make a decision to just put the one good one on the plate.
So now I'm just browning it on the outside before I put it into the air fryer.
Oh, you can do that on the stove, Herman.
I know a little bit, you know.
I open the air fryer. I see that it's got a lovely color on the outside. The skin is nice and crispy, but I'm not sure if my duck is perfect. I think I might have gone a little too far because I didn't take into consideration that it needs to rest as well.
My dessert is plain. It's a beautiful chocolate tart, guava inside, chocolate ganache, beautiful meringue on top. There's so much detail in that little tart. Let it shine on the plate.
And there is 5 minutes left. There's lots of running around going on, but I think we need to start bringing it in. This is your 5-minute call.
My cream, I really wanted to be a lot more lighter and fluffier, but time is ticking. I need to get it on this plate, or else I'm not going to have a dessert.
I'm making ravioli, and that's simple. Lamb ravioli. There's beautiful herbs, there's beautiful olive oil, there's honey. So I'm making sort of a basil, pesto, mint, lamb loves mint sort of sauce.
I'm mentally checking myself to make sure I've got everything. I've got my duck, I've got my potatoes, my puree, my dessert. Then Sean starts counting down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can I get it, guys? Well done, well done. Well done.
Winning this challenge doesn't only mean winning immunity. It means that I'm growing in the competition. I think I'm just emotionally drained from this past hour. Back-to-back cooking, it's been hectic, but I'm glad that I completed it.
An hour to cook 2 dishes. Phew. I don't know how Chanel did, but I am tired.
I am super excited, I have to say. And I'm so relieved because Chanel really cooked an outstanding meal today. So it felt like she was up to the task of going against a guy who really knows his way around the air fryer.
Hello, hello, hello. This is all feeling very familiar.
I'm sure it is.
I just like being in your team this time, actually.
Wow.
This is contestant number 1, land.
What have we got, Sean?
The mains, we have a roasted lamb with an asparagus ravioli with a mint and basil pesto. And then for dessert, a milk chocolate tart.
In an air fryer?
I don't even know if I could do it in a conventional oven in an hour, so yeah. Delicious.
The toasted cumin seeds with the lamb work so well with that asparagus ravioli.
Everything just sits on the plate. There's texture, there's sweetness, there's bitterness, there's morshness. High-end bistro dish indeed.
Shall we move on to dessert?
Well, I don't know what to say. I'm very, very impressed.
The meringue, the texture, the shine on that. I mean, how thin is this pastry case?
Look, whatever Sky is, it's going to have to be incredible.
I'm back with contestant number 2. And their choice of bag was Sky. It's roasted duck with Chinese spice and honey on a carrot puree with baby potatoes. And then for dessert is a sugared tuile with guava mousse and mint.
How very odd to add dill to an Asian dish. Incredible blend of flavors. Chinese 5-spice, the beautiful puree. It's delicious.
After today's challenge, I thought I'd had enough potatoes, but those potatoes are absolutely delicious. Once again, you can't go wrong with the humble spud.
Also, for me, I think that the plating says amateur.
100%.
Yeah. A chef would have put the puree at the bottom.
This is not a professional dish.
No.
Well, let's get on to the dessert.
I must say that dessert's a bit of an interesting texture. I find it very confusing. You know, the mousse is delicious, but the mousse is soft, the pastry is soft, the guava is soft, so there really isn't that much dynamics and complexity to it.
This was a very underwhelming dessert. Well done to both of you. You did amazingly well, and what I really saw was heart and soul in both plates of food. So give yourselves a round of applause.
Thank you, thank you.
We're going to start with lamb. It was a superbly executed dish. Flavor was immensely beautiful, beautifully cooked. I scored an 8 out of 10.
There was a complexity about the land dish and a simplicity at the same time. That dessert tart was perfection. I scored it a 9 out of 10.
I mean, I love the dish. The lamb was cooked perfectly, seasoned well, and I scored an 8 out of 10.
The Sky-inspired dish was duck. It was beautifully flavored with 5-spice. I really loved that. The sweet puree. It didn't have a professional feeling, but it had a feeling that was bistro, and it had an excellent flavor profile. I scored it 5 out of 10.
The dessert for me lacked a little bit of finesse and a bit of style. I scored it 5 out of 10.
The flavor was good, but I think that duck was just a tad too tough for me. I scored the dish 5 out of 10. That means land, you've got a score of 25 out of 30, and Sky, a score of 15 out of 30.
Put us out of our misery and confirm who is Sky and who is land. Sky, step forward. Land, well done.
Thank you.
I cooked for myself today to prove that I can get things done.
Chanel, take heart. You're cooking against a true professional who does this for a living. Your flavors were still superb. Unfortunately, you don't get the immunity pin. But on the other hand, you must have learned something new today.
Did.
So well done, both of you. Really well done.
Well done. Well done. I'm sure you all recall that we have some unfinished business. Earlier today, we asked you to embrace the air fryer revolution and recreate a classic potato dish using the air fryer. Bridget, Naledi, Tebogo. The three of you gave us the least impressive air fryer dishes earlier today. Of course, this was an elimination challenge. Bridget, you are safe. Naledi, you are safe.
Tebogo, you have real talent. You're calm under fire. You showed amazing leadership qualities. Some of your presentation was quite startling. And today was just not your day. I really think that if you love it and you keep on showing the passion and the will to learn, you will go far.
Thank you. Bye. Guys. I've been on a winning streak, which made me really confident. Today I was thrown off and it wasn't my day, and that's the name of the game. I'm just going to take it as it is and see what the future holds for me.
Next week on MasterChef South Africa.
Cabbage, 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 cabbage.
The contestant who serves up the most comforting 5-star cabbage dish will win 50,000 rand.
50,000.
Did you taste it?
If I'd be a cabbage, I don't want to be this person.